Alright, today we're going to take a look at the JetBeam III M, and this is really an excellent military grade flashlight. It's from their military grade series. Of course, you get this nice little box. Here is the light itself. There is a warranty card. There is an instruction manual. This is a demo model, so I don't have the instruction manual here, but they're very thorough. I really like JetBeam products. It's quickly becoming one of my favorite lights, and for the money, you really can't beat it. Just a great body, and we're going to take a look at a lot of the features and some accessories and things that actually come separately, but really make this light very versatile. Now, it does come with a couple of spare O-rings and then a spare rubberized switch cover. And also comes with this really nice adjustable paracord lanyard. If you like lanyards, I do on some of the smaller flashlights, especially if I'm going to be out in the field. But this is a really nice one. Now, one of the first things I consider with a small flashlight like this is the maximum output. It's 450 lumens. There are two modes. We're going to look at that in a minute. It goes all the way down to 4 lumens up to 450. It does feature the Cree XML LED, a really high-tech, excellent LED. You can order it either with a smooth or the orange peel reflector. Very high quality. This one particularly has the orange peel. You can see that it has the stainless steel crenulated bezel, and this is great for protecting the lens itself, but it also can be used as a glass breaker or as a defensive tool if you have this in your hand. You know, this is a security tool. The power source is either 2 CR123 lithium batteries or one 18650 one of the rechargeable lithium-ion batteries, which personally I prefer the 18650 because they are rechargeable. Now, the max output on this light is 200 hours with the 4 lumens and up to 2.5 hours with the 450 lumens max output with the 18650 batteries. It does have a two-way clip, so you can clip it this way or underneath, which I think is a pretty cool. This is removable as well. It's waterproof, and that's the IXP8 up to 2 meters. And the weight is about 4 ounces empty and about 6 ounces with the battery. So let's take a look at the inside. Here's the head, of course the tail switch as well. Now the length is 5.5 inches. It's a 1-inch body here, and then the head comes out to about 1.25 inches. This is great for a weapons mounted light. In fact, that's really what this is for. It's a great weapons mounted light. And I'm going to show you, in fact, I've used this quite extensively on an AR-15. This also works well just as security. And there is one channel you need to check out, and it's IACUS. And I'm going to leave the link down in this. In fact, I'll even have an annotation with his channel. But he features one of these, and he actually puts it in ice, freezes it solid. He puts fire to it, he drives over it, and then he puts it in a paint mixer and beats the fire out of it, and this thing is still working. This is one incredible, tough little light. Now we're going to look and see how you program this. Of course, you have your 450 lumen. That's on high. That's with the bezel turned as far to the left as possible. You can take it then and just turn the bezel, and then you go down to your next mode. Now this is very adjustable, it's very programmable. So what you can do here is you cut the flashlight off, you do 2 soft and then 1 click. Okay, and it's going to start ramping up from your 0 minimum all the way up. And what's going to happen is you're going to have a click to warn you that it's coming up close. Okay, there, and then you'll have a click and it'll shut off and start over again. There we go, it's going to shut off. Now, it starts again. Now, I set it on a very low setting. And if you leave it that way just for a couple of seconds, when you turn it back on, it's at that low setting. I can go to my high, or what I've programmed for low. Now, if you want strobe, you go back into your 2 soft and 1 large, then you click it on and off. You go straight into strobe. It goes up to 20 every 1 second, from 1 every 1 second to 20. Then once it reaches this max, it's going to break into a signal. And it starts out slow, and then it builds up. Now it's starting to build up. All you need to do is whenever you're at the setting you want to put it at, is to click it. So I'm going to click it, leave it off, And when I click it now, that's the setting it's going to be in. So I can turn this to bright or go to my SOS setting or strobe, wherever I leave it at when I click it. Highly programmable, you can do a lot with it. It's really simple in a lot of ways as far as usage. Once you program it, you go from high to low, or high to strobe, or signal, whatever you want. And then if you want something else, you can always reprogram it at any time. This is about 25 yards. Nice, bright. It's a great hot spot, but it's got a lot of flood all around it, as you can see. Okay, we got about 50 yards down to the tree line, and it really lights up this field down here. Has a good spot, but it really puts a lot of light out into the area. There's some treetops. That's about 75 yards out. So you've really got some good light. Okay, and then here to give you an idea of up close, you know, whatever you're looking for, it really is bright up close, and then when you pull it out, really reaches out there. This is incredible light for this size. Such a small package. This is not a bad light for EDC or for really a security light. And this is not only a great EDC light, it's a great security light because it really gets out there into the areas, lights up the area. Now this is a weapons light, and there are some accessories. These are sold separately. And here you have your 1-inch ring. Has a nice knurled screw, tightening screw, and all you need to do is slide it through, and then here you tighten these down, and then you have it, and you can mount it right onto your Picatinny rail this way, which you can use your push pad. A lot of times I'll use that. I really like that feature. Then you can actually unscrew this and pull it right off of your weapon, even mounted. So that's a nice feature. And this is the GMO2, and a very nice tight fitting weapon mount. Of course, then we have this pressure pad. It's the RMO6. It's also by JetBeam, and this of course replaces your tail cap. Now before you add your tail cap, you're going to want to go ahead and put it on your ring, your mount itself, and then you can place this, and this can be mounted. And then of course you have your pressure pad here. And then also you have your constant on right here that can be turned off. Of course, you can reset your bezel from high down to low, and then you'll have your different settings that way, and you can program strobe or whatever you want to. But once you've clicked this on constant, your pressure pad is not going to adjust anything. So you'll need to click that off, and then you can use your pressure pad. Okay, we're going to be testing out this mount on this JetBeam. Yesterday I was shooting it all day long during the day with it mounted, and it's a very secure mount. So now we're going to do a little night shooting. Now, of course, you can find this flashlight at goinggear.com, and this light was provided by Going Gear. It was a demo model, and so I was giving it a run through, and I love this light, and I think this is going to be a keeper for me. It's $84 on their website. Of course, you get a 10% discount using SUIT00 in the coupon code. And then you also, your mount here, the weapons mount itself is only $16, and then the pressure remote switch is only $14.99. Again, your order, you can get 10% off, plus any orders over $49 are free shipping. So a great deal, and to me, an incredible weapon system to put on your rifle or just to use for security or to find your lost keys. And as always, thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more fun gun reviews and sensible survival. God bless America. Long live the Republic. And of course, this can be used to light things up when your wife runs you out of the house for smoking a cigar.